Hosted by Matt Riches. Watch the market unfold. $1 trillion tickets. Turning data to gold. $1 trillion tickets. Watch the market unfold. $1 trillion tickets. Turning data to gold. $1 trillion tickets. Watch the market unfold. $1 trillion tickets. Turning data to gold. Peace. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. Wherever you're tuning in from around the globe. Peace, blessings, financial freedom. Peace, blessings, financial freedom. Peace, blessings, financial freedom. Welcome to the $1 Trillion Tickets broadcast. I'm your host, Matt Riches. It is Monday, July 6, 2026. Happy Monday. We're starting this new trading week. The market is still in fear. The fear and greed index is at 34 at 7 a.m. We have some data that's going to come out that can cause some volatility. The race for the most valuable company in the world is getting close. Nvidia is at 4.71 trillion. Apple is right behind with 4.53 trillion. And Google is in third with 4.34 trillion. So today's question is simple. Can tech and AI names continue recovering? Or does the data that comes out at 7 a.m. bring too much volatility and send it to the downside? I track the headlines, the data, and the market levels so you don't have to. This show is for education and entertainment purposes only. Always do your own research, but you can use this show as a foundation. Let's get into the mindset before we get on these charts. This is our mantra. I deserve to be healthy. I deserve to be happy. I deserve the wealth that I'm building for me and my family. Riches and freedom, they come to our hands. I am the master of all I command. My learning is limitless. My earnings are too. The more I discover, the more I can do. The stock market is a machine of design, and I have the power to make that wealth mine. I am capable. I am skilled. I am bold. Blessings on the journey as the vision unfolds. All right, now let's check out some of this data. So the big economic event today is ISM Services PMI at 7 a.m. Pacific. The forecast is 54.2. That number matters because the services are a major part of the U.S. economy. If the services come in strong, the market may read that as economic resilience. But if the number is too hot, traders may worry about sticky inflation and the Fed staying restrictive. If the number is weak, traders may worry about slowing growth. So the reaction matters. Let's get back to this leader of the market caps of the world and also the $1 trillion tickers. This race matters because leadership at the very top of the market can shape sentiment around tech, AI, and broader indices. All right, let's get into Robert Greene's daily law for today. Title, The Soft Sell. Daily law. Never seem to be selling something that will look manipulative and suspicious. Instead, let entertainment value and good feelings take center stage, sneaking the sale through the side door. Today's law is about influence without forcing. Robert Greene is saying that people resist when they feel pushed, but when the message comes through naturally with value, timing, and good energy, people are more open to receiving it. That is the soft sell. It is indirect, it is smooth, it does not beg for attention, it earns attention. For long-term investors, the market often works the same way. The strongest companies do not need to scream for attention. They prove themselves through results: revenue, margin, earnings, cash flow, market share, and long-term execution. The best investment stories often sell themselves over time. For day traders, this connects to patience. Do not force the setup. Do not chase the candle because it looks exciting. Let the trade come to you. Let price show the opportunity. A clean setup does not need to be forced. If the level is real, the reaction will show itself. The soft sell in trading is simple. Wait, observe, let the market invite you in, then execute. Stay patient, stay disciplined, execution over emotion, process over prediction. Now let's get on these charts, y'all. Let's start with Nvidia, currently in the pre-market at 195.20 to the downside. We have the pre-market low at 194.52, followed by 192.35, 191.20, 189.80. To the upside resistance, we got the pre-market high at 195.95, 198.20, $200.06, $200.60. $202.95, and then we get to the bottom of this gap here at 203.77. The midway point of this gap is 205.73. Next, we have Apple, currently in the pre-market at 307.49. To the downside support, we got the pre-market low at 305.08, followed by 302.60, 297.50, 293.70. To the upside resistance, we got the pre-market high at 308, followed by 309.40, 313.55, and the all-time high 317.40. Next, we have Google, currently in the pre-market at 361.36. To the downside support, we got the pre-market low at 359.91, 356.45, 353.40, 350.40. To the upside resistance, we got the pre-market high of 362.97, followed by 364.20, and then the bottom of our Smart Money Concepts resistance zone at 367.05. I do have a level inside this zone of 369.45. The midway point of the zone is 371.55. Next, we have Microsoft, currently in the pre-market is 387. To the downside support, we got the pre-market low at 386.60, followed by 383.70, 380.80, 374.90, 367.45. Excuse me. To the upside resistance, we have last week's high of 292.20, followed by the pre-market high of 292.68. Followed by 396.80, 401.75, 405.05. Next, we have Amazon, currently in the pre-market at 244.10. To the downside support, we got the pre-market low at 243.91, 241.10, 237.40, 233.80. To the upside resistance, we got the pre-market high of 246.30, 246.70, 249.70, 252.50, 256.35. Next, we got TSM, currently in the pre-market at 446. To the downside support, we got the pre-market low of 444, 442.90. We got the top of the Smart Money Concept support zone at 436.14. I do have a level inside here of 429.50. The midway point of this zone is 427.66. And the bottom of the zone is 419.20. To the upside resistance, we got the pre-market high of 447.20, followed by 449.70, 456.10, 461.45. Next, we have AVGO, which is looking really strong here in the pre-market. Current price, $375.90. To the downside support, we got 368.45. We got the pre-market low at 364.32. 356.45, 353.60, 351.50. To the upside, 51.50. Shout out Corey Holcomb in the 51.50 Nation. To the upside resistance, we have last week's high of 379.60, followed by the pre-market high at 381.20, 386.68, 391. And the bottom of the Smart Money Concepts resistance zone is 392.16. I do have a level inside here of 398.80. Next, we have Tesla, currently in the pre-market at 398.20. To the downside support, Tesla has had very low volume here in the pre-market compared to the other companies because the pre-market high and pre-market low is so close. The pre-market low is 397.58. To the downside support, we got 398.30, followed by the top of our Smart Money Concepts support zone of 387.85. I do have a level on the inside here of 379.30. To the upside resistance, we got the pre-market high of $400.28, followed by 415.15, y'all. Yeah, I know that's a lot of room between the pre-market high and that first level, but it's not much. I could give you one 410.82, but it's still a lot of room to run on Tesla right there. Maybe wait for tomorrow on Tesla. Next, Meta currently in the pre-market at 591.57. To the downside support, we got the pre-market low of 590, followed by 580.20, 568.85. To the upside resistance, we got the pre-market high of 594.87, 601.75, 605.80, 610. Next, we got MU currently in the pre-market at $1,008. To the downside support, we got the pre-market low at 992.10. 960, 958.20. To the upside resistance, we got the pre-market high of $1,016, followed by 1,032, 1,049, 1,064. Next, we got SpaceX currently in the pre-market at 164.15. To the downside support, we got the pre-market low of 162.39. Thursday's high of 162.15. And then all the way down here, 158.15, 155.90. To the upside resistance, we got the pre-market high at 165, followed by 168.15, 172.40. Next, we got Eli Lilly currently in the pre-market at 1,206. To the downside support, we got the pre-market low at 1,201, followed by 1,180, 1,174. To the upside resistance, we got the pre-market high of 1,217, followed by 1,232, and then the all-time high of 1,238. Next, we got Berkshire B currently in the pre-market at 505.65. To the downside, we got the pre-market low of 505.19, followed by 535. To the upside resistance, we got the pre-market high of 507.86. If we break through that, we do got a weekly level here at 512.10. All right, set those alerts. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. You know how we like to end the show.
Chase excellence, never chase money. Why? Because money has an incredible way of finding excellence. Did you chase excellence and not money? Do you have the intellectual curiosity to learn everything you can about this incredible industry and master it? Become the smartest person in the room. Have you mastered it?
Thank y'all for tuning in. Shout out to everybody on YouTube Live. Peace, blessings, financial freedom. Peace, blessings, financial freedom. Peace, blessings, financial freedom.